Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. In this video, I will show you top 10 isekai anime of 2022. Every anime is a unique concept. So be sure to watch the full video and like this video. Let's start. Number 10. Sengoku Night Blood. After a blinding light emanates from her phone, soft-spoken Yuzuki is suddenly transported to an alternate world known as Shurna. The strange place resembles the Sengoku period, a turbulent time in Japanese history known for long civil wars that ravaged the country. Here, the Gekizoku, tribes of non-human creatures like vampires and werewolves, live in harmony with humans. This harmony was maintained under the governance of Himamiko, a woman with the power to PR. Number 9. Granbelm. Long ago, magic was abundant and enriched the lives of all people until its usage in war. To end the chaos, 7 of the most powerful mages gave up their lives in order to seal all magic. Now, almost 1,000 years later, their magic seal Magia Canatus hosts Granbelm, a monthly series of battles meant to determine who among its participants is worthy of the title of Princeps, the one true mage. On the night of a full moon, high school student Mangetsuko Hinata is sudden. Number 8. Arata Kangatari. As a young boy from a noble family in Amawakuni, Arata has always expected to make life his own until word of the princess growing weak reaches his city. Unbeknown to him, his grandmother had claimed him to be female at birth, and now, with no other girls to succeed the princess from the matriarchal Heim clan, he is next in line for the throne. Disguised as a woman awaiting a replacement to be found, Arata witnesses an assassination attempt on the princess by none other than her own guard. The 12 Shinsho. The crime is pinned on his head, forcing Arata to escape to the Kando forest, where it is said that no one comes out the same. Meanwhile, in modern-day Japan, Arata Hinohara longs for escape from the cruelty of his classmates. Hearing his name called from an alley, he wanders from his path, and unwittingly switches universes with Arata from Amawakuni. With his own power as a newly awakened Showa warrior able to wield Hayagami, weapons with the power of the gods, and the help of his companions he meets along his journey, Hinohara sets out to restore order to this new world. Number 7. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? Having stood out from others most of her life due to her exceptional character, Misato Kurihara has lived without neither the joy of having close friends nor the experience of having a regular life. However, after a sudden death, she was transported to a divine realm to be reincarnated and granted one wish to top it off. Thinking about the ordinary life that she had always wanted, she wished to be born as a normal person. With abilities that are average for the world she will resurrect in, reborn as Adele von Ascom, the daughter of a noble, she possesses magic powers completely exceeding what one would label average. Still desiring to carry out the life she wanted, she leaves her home and enrolls at a hunter school in a faraway kingdom using Mile as an alias. However, try as she might to hide her overpowering potential, attaining her goal will be difficult, especially when facing against the crazy situations that ensue. Number 6. Ixion Saga DT. This is a different kind of anime. You can like it, of course you have need to try this. The game and anime follow Kon Hokage, a boy who embarks on a journey from our world to an alternate world known as Mira, which is full of mysterious energy known as Alma. After saving Princess Icarlate from attackers, he soon finds himself in the middle of a struggle around Alma. Number 5. Kuma Bear. After fanatically playing the VRMMO World Fantasy Online for almost a year, the shut-in yet relatively affluent 15-year-old Yuna receives a bear costume from the game's administrators. The outfit, while somewhat embarrassing to wear, turns out to have overpowered stats and effects that make her character significantly more powerful. After accepting the bare equipment, she finds herself transported to another in-game world that prevents her from returning to reality. Confused and unable to log out, Yuna sets out to explore this new environment. She rescues a girl named Fina from wild wolves, who then guides her to the city of Crimonia. With her eccentric bear attire, however, Yuna stands out wherever she goes, and alongside her boosted fighting prowess, her reputation quickly rises to the point that people give her the nickname Bloody Bear. Undeterred by this change in her life, Yuna decides to take on the role of an adventurer and fully enjoy herself in her new world. Number 4. Gargantia. On the Verdurous planet, in the distant future, a majority of humans have left the Earth, and the Galactic Alliance of Humanity is founded to guide exploration and ensure the prosperity of mankind. However, a significant threat arises in the form of strange creatures called Hydos, resulting in an interstellar war to prevent humanity's extinction. Armed with Chamber, an autonomous robot, 16-year-old Lieutenant Leto of the Galactic Alliance joins the battle against the monsters. In an unfortunate turn of events, Leto loses control during the battle, and is cast out to the far reaches of space, crash landing on a waterlogged Earth. On the blue planet, Gargantia, a large fleet of scavenger ships comes across Chamber and retrieves it from the ocean, thinking they have salvaged something of value. Mistaking their actions for hostility, Leto sneaks aboard and takes a young messenger girl named Amy hostage, only to realize that the residents of Gargantia are not as dangerous as he had believed. Faced with uncertainty and unable to communicate with his comrades in space, Leto attempts to get his bearings and acclimate to a new lifestyle. But his peaceful days are about to be short-lived, as there is more to this ocean-covered planet than meets the eye. Number 3. Fantasy Bishoujo Junikuwajazen 2, Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. Since their days as students, Tsukasa Jinguji has had incredible luck with women due to his good looks. Hinata Tachibana has had almost none, overshadowed by Jinguji's brilliance. However, while Jinguji has never shown interest in the opposite sex, Tachibana is always desperate for a girlfriend. Despite their polar differences, they continue to be best friends even in their 30s as salarymen. One night, the two are returning home from a mixer where Jinguji was the center of attention as usual. In his drunken rambles, a frustrated Tachibana inadvertently wishes to become a beautiful girl with irresistible charm. As if the heavens were listening, a goddess suddenly shows herself before Jinguji and Tachibana, transporting them to another world to defeat the demon lord and simultaneously granting Tachibana's desire. Tachibana, now in the body of an impossibly perfect woman, has become so attractive that even Jinguji is captivated. Moreover, Tachibana grows aware of Jinguji's stunning appearance, finally understanding his popularity. Before they fall in love with each other, the duo must complete their mission or risk remaining prisoners to their infatuations forever. Number 2. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Urano Motosa loves books, and has an endless desire to read literature, no matter the subject. She almost fulfills her dream job of becoming a librarian before her life is ended in an accident. As she draws her last breath, she wishes to be able to read more books in her next life. As if fate was listening to her prayer, she wakes up reincarnated as a frail 5-year-old girl living in a medieval era. What immediately comes to her mind is her passion. She tries to find something to read, only to become frustrated by the lack of books at her disposal. Without the printing press, books have to be written and copied by hand, making them very expensive. As such, only a few nobles can afford them, but this won't stop mine. She will prove that her will to read is unbreakable, and if there are no books around, she will make them herself. Number 1. Drifters. At the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, Toyohisa Shimazu is the rear guard for his retreating troops, and is critically wounded when he suddenly finds himself in a modern, gleaming white hallway. Faced with only a stoic man named Murasaki and hundreds of doors on both sides, Toyohisa is pulled into the nearest door and into a world completely unlike his own. The strange land is populated by all manner of fantastical creatures, as well as warriors from different eras of Toyohisa's world who were thought to be dead. Quickly befriending the infamous warlord Nobunaga Oda and the ancient archer Yoichi Sukataka Nasu, Toyohisa learns of the political unrest tearing through the continent. Furthermore, they have been summoned as drifters to fight against the Ends, people who are responsible for the creation of the Orte Empire and are trying to annihilate the drifters. As the Ends grow more powerful, so does the Empire's persecution of elves and other demi-humans. It is up to Toyohisa and his group of unconventional heroes to battle in a brand new world war to help the Empire's subjects, while protecting the land to claim for themselves and challenging the Ends.